the pearls on. When you're done, it blow my booty. Cause I'm down on your knees. And bless this booty, get the pearls on. When you're done, it blow my booty. Cause I'm down on your knees. And bless this booty, get the pearls on. When you're done, it blow my booty. Cause I'm down on your knees. And bless this booty, get the pearls on. When you're done, it blow my booty. Cause I'm down on your knees. And bless this booty, get the pearls on. When you're done, it blow my booty. Cause I'm down on your knees. And bless this booty, get the pearls on. When you're done, it blow my booty. Cause I'm down on your knees. And bless this booty, get the pearls on. When you're done, it blow my booty. Cause I'm down on your knees. And bless this booty, get the pearls on. When you're done, it blow my booty. Cause I'm down on your knees. And bless this booty, get the pearls on.
Good morning. Good morning. Let's go. That bell is about to ring, guys. Let's go. Let's get into the stock market here for today. So the big thing I'm watching is the SPY. It's sitting right around the low of yesterday today, right around 448.80, 448.90, somewhere very close to here. So there's the bell. I'm really going to be sitting here watching for that support to give out today. Now, if support holds and SPY starts trading up into the range, it'll just be an individual stock kind of day, you know, something where we try to find those big runners, like, for example, kind of like how the other day, like LLY, for example, has been pretty crazy, right? A lot of movement both directions. That would be a stock, like, for example, we would maybe look to play instead of the SPY if the SPY just sits here to stay flat. But I'm hoping that the SPY can start to fall down or at least get some better price action coming in. I'm also keeping an eye on NVIDIA. They had a pretty bad day yesterday, so I'm going to watch this one closely today to see what they do. It looks like right now they're starting to trend back to the upside a little bit, so that's kind of interesting. The market did just open, though. Meanwhile, AMD is actually breaking its low from yesterday, but it's also kind of consolidating, so keep your eyes on these two big powerhouse chip stocks. If they end up breaking support, I think a lot of people will start to look more bearish on the market. Boeing is actually falling down right here under 206.50 or bouncing off of it right on support. Not looking good for them today as a start. Definitely not a good start for them. We'll just say that. Intel is leading my watch list again today. Interesting. They were doing pretty well yesterday as well. Apple's also up 1%. Look at that big green candle, Apple. Oh my lord. Apple really loving this. SPY is starting to come up off of that low. It's weird though. Apple's pushing. I would think that the market would start to pop up a little bit more. How's Tesla, everybody's favorite player, also starting to fall down, but just not really getting that momentum. They fell down a lot in pre-market, but since open, they've just been semi-flat. The watch list looks like most stocks are flat to slightly lower. The China stocks got killed. NIO got crushed, guys. NIO, BABA. Man, it was brutal for those stocks today. NIO is going to be on watch now for a while. Of course, we have that play on that one for everyone who knows about that. SOFI looking pretty bad, down 4%. But it might be a good downside opportunity. Definitely a big pullback, though, today by them. Let's see what else is on that watch list. Down Costco. How the hell is Costco down 3%? That's pretty weird. That's a big drop for Costco. Holy shit. We got to see that one on the daily. How bad does that look? Yeah, pretty rough. I didn't realize they were getting big drops a few weeks ago either. Damn. They almost ran up to all-time highs. Rejected right at $600. Wow. All these stocks are at key levels. Even Costco's at a key level. NVIDIA just hit 500. Costco hit 600. Like, the hell? So many stocks at key levels. QQQ's actually double topping. If you guys remember this from the past few streams, we zoom out a little bit. We zoom out. We draw this high of this year over. Bam. It's almost like a perfect double top. It's not perfect, but if you count from market open to market close, you can't even tell that pre-market move was there. So I really like this. It's a big double top going on QQQ. So if that support gives out today, watch those puts, because I'm definitely leaning more towards the downside. Definitely down. For me, if the market turns around, then hey, you know, we'll have to flip it around, right? We'll have to be adaptable, switch those strategies, but for now, I'm waiting for those support breaks. Costco cut sales forecast. Whoa, that's not good. I didn't know they had that news today, but that makes sense as to why they're down now. That makes total sense right there. I'm still kicking myself because I missed last night's stream. I'm surprised, Xbox. Yeah, I was surprised. Hey, next time maybe I'll try to at you next week in the chat. Maybe that'll give you a notification or something. It should. Thank God I did not hold overnight. What's that on, Jane? What were you holding, or what were you looking to hold? I'll be interested. What is support for AMD, Outlaw asks. Let's see, AMD. Big support, 116.50 it looks like. Yeah. I was really watching support at 117, but of course today we broke under that in pre-market, so it made it a little bit weird, but I'm really watching like 116.90. Honestly, it's where all those wicks are from this week. If we break back under there, I think it'll be pretty good. You know, maybe give or take 20 cents from right here, just because you can tell where these bounces have been. What a move, though. AMD holding its ground. I will be looking for that support to break there. Once that breaks, I'll be looking for a touchdown around 115.50, 115. 115 will be the next major target, but of course under there, it sucks. It's like every whole dollar AMD bounces. I hate whole dollar levels like that, but sometimes that's how it plays out. It's like 114 and then 112. I would really love to see a pullback to 110. That would be like a good target for the next couple weeks if you're looking for like a bigger move to the downside. 110 might be pretty nice. So far, though, today it's holding up on that support, so still looking pretty good. Go back over to NVIDIA. Ooh, they were moving and then they tanked right back down. Not good for them. Netflix, I know this was a good one yesterday. Not doing much now. LLY falling off. They might fall under support. Around 584. That would be a big one. How are the banks? Come on, Citi. Citigroup, Bank of America, 2970 resistance overhead. Could be nice if they would break that. Banks might go on another run. That'd be pretty nice. I don't know if they could though. Given how much they're up in the short term, it's kind of like seeing Nvidia and the others up. Not the same, but you know, in the past month they've all pretty much rocketed back up. Yeah, so guidance next quarter for Walmart's not good either. That's not good. US 10Y's coming down. Now that's a good sign. It needs to come lower than yesterday, though. What's a good entry for NVIDIA? Good question. Good question. So with NVIDIA falling off like this, I'm waiting and I'm watching for a drop down. Now, there's a few big levels here on AMD. This 482 level is big, okay? 482 is huge, but also 480 is huge. So we're like right at two huge supports on NVIDIA, and I'm watching it, waiting for a bigger break of those areas. So I would love to see him fall down under 480. But once you see 482 break, you might be able to catch it there and maybe ride it down to 480, take some profits, and then hopefully it falls lower and you can catch the bigger move. I would look to maybe scale out a little bit as it gets towards 482. As it breaks and we touch 480, I would take a little bit of profits there. That way you're kind of playing with the house's money at that point. It will be a tough one, though. I'm not sure that this will break today. That was a pretty big drop by NVIDIA yesterday. And so far today, I'm surprised the chip stocks are holding up pretty well. Pretty well overall. Even MU, Qualcomm, and others are looking pretty good. Like Qualcomm is actually almost breaking out. Pretty weird to say. How's X, US Steel? Nothing. GLD. Nice. Gold is popping back off. Keep an eye on GLD today. 183. It's about to break its resistance, actually. Running up right into this 183.33 resistance. Be nice to break. Good job, gold. It's good to see that. Maybe there's some more fear creeping in. Silver's up quite a bit, too. We'll take that. About Craft. Nothing with them. Penn Gaming, maybe, and Disney. Got to check on them. Penn looks pretty good. Running up. Maybe is about to break the high of yesterday as well. If that happens, I'm sure that we'll see that one pop up on a ton of screeners, and I think we'll see some great opportunities if that does occur. Penn Gaming. Disney as well, getting some good green. There we go. Just keep your eyes on these two stocks. They've had great news the past couple days with ESPN Bet. Or is it Bet ESPN? Now I can't remember. ESPN Bet. I think that's what it is. Yeah. We were on their website yesterday looking around for fun. Look at their website. I'll be honest, I don't think their website looks very good. Like, I'd rather go to, like, DraftKings Sportsbook. Let's see what that looks like. I don't know. This one doesn't look too good either. I don't know. Not my favorite. I do like both, though, for just the fact that it's sports betting, right? The platform doesn't have to look like Thinkorswim, right? I'm so used to using these really, complicated platforms for trading and all this stuff. I'm sure no wonder that looks underwhelming to me. Come on, Boeing. There we go. Falling under that support, 206. Weird to see them falling down. I wonder how the airlines are doing today. Oh, LUV's still holding, so that's good. Love to see that with Southwest. We've been watching them a lot lately. I've been buying up some shares off support. What's up, Evernight? What is up? I saw you post the cats in the box earlier. It had me laughing. You guys see any crazy stocks or crazy movement out there? Let me know. I'm going to check out the SM bot really quick. See what we have moving there. Let's see. Microsoft calls. Uh-oh. NVIDIA, too. NVIDIA puts are on the radar. I like that. I like that one a lot. I do like NVIDIA down today. It's going to be a tough entry with how choppy it is, but I do enjoy it. Poor Baba. I can't believe how much they got crushed today. Jeez. I thought they would get crushed with the China Summit shit, but no. Yeah, now Neo's really tanking back. Although, granted, I will say, today, just about everything for me is coming back. How's besides Disney? Yeah, DraftKings pulling back too. Makes sense. All right, DraftKings. Makes me sad today to see, but, pullbacks are necessary. They're going to come in. They will be coming in eventually, and that's kind of what I'm sitting here waiting for on the overall market is those pullbacks. Really waiting for them. Come on, Tesla. Wow, Tesla's really starting to fall, too. I think Tesla could come down and test 236.25. That could be a nice move. Come on, Tessie. Damn, I'll tell you what, when you zoom out on Tesla the past couple weeks, it is quite the runner, I will say. It's been fun to see that. Really fun. What a stock. See it on the daily. See how it's been gapping up now? It just filled that gap on the daily, actually. Now it's coming back. That's funny. I bet a lot of people are enjoying that one. But a lot of people are loving that. But now we have to fill a gap to the downside, which is pretty bad, so. I know, people really love watching the gap fills, so. Keep your eyes on Tesla here on the daily. Maybe it'll start to look like it's going to fill that gap and create some good opportunities. Maybe give you a good put bias so you can go into each day, you know, looking for the better move, and hopefully it's down then. Did you post those pics of the people gambling in the gas station? I actually did, Mike. I literally posted it up last night. Here, I'll get it up for you. I couldn't remember who asked, though, so I posted it in the off-topic channel. And I said, here's proof of the gas station gamblers for someone who asked earlier. And here it is. I literally took a picture of it just for you. I could not remember who asked, though, but... Here, we'll zoom in a little bit. They're playing King Kong, guys. King Kong. Now, I will say, these people, they did not look like, you know, I mentioned yesterday that they looked, it was a lot of, like, crackheads and stuff like that. You know, obviously, that's not everyone who does this, but these people were more normal, I noticed, who were doing this. But, yeah, I figured I'd bring it up. That's hilarious, Mike. I can't believe that you, that... Oh, that's funny. I went there after the gym, and I was like, come on, please let somebody be playing. That was like at 11 p.m. last night, guys, just so you know. That was like at 11 p.m. after I was done at the gym. Not really gas station gambling unless they're smoking in there. Trust me, they would be smoking if it was legal. Microsoft buying Activision still, that's going to change the game. Corbin, that deal's actually done, man. That deal is done. They actually already bought them. The shares are actually already converted, and there is no more ATVI. No longer. No longer. The last time it traded on here was on Tuesday, October 10th. It looks like. A nation has folded. Microsoft, though, is doing great today. We'll take that. New all-time highs. New all-time highs for Microsoft. Look at that. Oh, wow. What a day, Microsoft. That's pretty cool. Let me get my Discord all fixed again. Wow, though, that is pretty nuts. Made good money. Nice, Manny. That is badass. That's huge, Manny. Yeah, Microsoft looks great right now. New all-time highs. I love to see that SPY moving the way that it is, too. Holding its ground. I was really looking for a break lower today, but hey, you know, if they hold their ground and they start moving up, my long-term account will love that. So, the more the merrier. Go ahead, Disney. Please keep it up. Same with you, Penn. You guys got to make up for DraftKings falling down now. Also, you know what would also help is Tilray. TLRY. We need the Congress to start passing that marijuana bill. The Senate Banking Act. Oh, I see, Manny. Yeah, Microsoft is the new king now, isn't it? They overtook Apple on the S&P 500 weighting. That's pretty big, guys. That is pretty big. I think it was like 7.51% to 7.49% on the weighting. Now I see what you mean, Manny. Took me a second. Now I see. That's really cool. Yeah, it's really big to see that, too. I can't believe that. But hey, Microsoft has been getting into the game, right? They've been really doing a lot. They've been announcing making AI chips. They've been announcing, obviously, you know, they did the Activision deal. They've been doing all types of stuff with AI. I mean, holy shit. They're really getting into things, we'll say. Wow, they're really breaking that double top from yesterday morning and Tuesday as well. All right, Boeing's starting to consolidate. It's trying to come back up and retest resistance here. Citigroup. Okay. Not really too much. Let's bring up that watch list. What do we got? BABA to the downside, of course, and then NEO. Great. Great, NEO. Intel still going, guys. Wow. Big breakout again today. 41.82. There we go. Wow, 41.81. I mean, whenever you zoom out here on Intel, this is nuts. The percentage might blow some of your guys' mind, actually, here. So Intel, from its recent low to now, is up like 30%. That's a huge run. Huge run. This trend is just so bullish. DraftKings is even in a similar move on the daily. It's pretty similar on these recoveries, how they look. But Intel looks great right now. One big resistance to watch is going to be $44 even on Intel. I think that we could get to 44. It might take a couple days. Obviously, Intel's not going to run up like too much in one day, but definitely keep an eye on 44. That's where there were a ton of hits. That was a big support before it broke. Nice. Mason picked up some SGov. Nice. Gonna run that nice 5% dividend throughout the year. Nice, Mason. I love this because it's considered really safe, right? Say you even get the S&P 500, you know, your average gain per year is like 8%, right? So imagine after taxes, after that, considering if it had a bad year, it's like, well, 5%'s not bad just for, you know, like letting cash sit on the side. Jason said DraftKings calls. I don't know about that right now. I mean, it looks all right today, like it's starting to come back, but it has to really get back into that range from yesterday. I don't really like DraftKings calls here. I think it's getting a little bit too high. I mean, can it still go up today? Yes, but I don't know. That'd be pretty nuts if it like ran above the high of yesterday, like at 38. I don't know. I just don't see it. For a quick scalp, it doesn't look bad, though. Now, Microsoft has been looking interesting as it breaks its high. There's also others out there, too, like Penn Gaming, looking hot. Disney as well. Right up into resistance. Maybe if you see a good break here, catch an entry on that. S-Bucks has been good. Starbucks, wow, pumpkin spice breaking back out. McDonald's again, 273.68. Dang, there we go. Oh yeah, today's gonna be McRib Day, guys. McRib Day. Gotta love the McRib. Hell yeah. Do you know I'm allergic to pork? I developed the allergy a year ago. Wow, Jane. That's pretty nuts. Developed the allergy a year ago. I've never heard of someone being allergic to a meat. I've never heard of that. Interesting, though. It makes, you know, I'm sure it's real. I've never heard of that. That's interesting. A tick bite caused it. What? Wow, okay. That's strange. Now I'm scared of ticks. I'm always scared of ticks, Jane. I live like in the woods, so I am always worried about the ticks. I hate them. Can't stand them. Come on, airlines. Pork cat syndrome. Wow, it's a rare germ. Or you're a rare gem, I see. I read that wrong. I thought DWAC had bad news yesterday. DWAC. They might have. I'm not too big on DWAC. DWAC. Isn't this the Trump social, what is it called? Oh, Truth Social. That's what it's called. That's what it is. Yeah, Truth Social. I do see some bad news. On the 13th, it says that they lost $73 million since launching 2 years ago. So it seems like they're losing a lot of money, but I don't know. They never really got established as a big platform, so. Will DWAC run around elections? Now that's a good question. Will it run around the election time? That could be. That very well could be the case, but I don't know. I doubt it. I would doubt it, but don't not get it because I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could still do it. I'll be honest, the stock, this setup here looks fairly bullish. Now, I'm not a big player of stocks that move like this always, but this does look fairly bullish. So maybe heading up into that election year might not be a bad pickup. I'm not saying to go all in, but I don't know. That does have me interested now. It could easily get a lot of hype from that. So I could see that being a thing. Haha, Jay, typical Trump business. Yeah, of course. It could run, though. It's interesting. What bad news for a non-existing company? DWAC. Digital World Acquisition Corp. Yeah, they're still in that. What is it? Is it a SPAC technically, I guess? Thanks for doing these live streams for free at no cost. Thank you, Ethan. Appreciate you. Thank you for that statement. Thank you, thank you. All right, got to get back to the SPY though here. Oh, coming up off support. Getting right back into the middle of the range. So, looks like that support held up for us. I was really waiting for this area to break today. I'm drawing some red arrows to that support. I was really waiting for that break there. 448.80 was the big spot I was watching, and damn, just came right back up. So, it makes sense though with Microsoft ripping. Makes sense. Really ripping above highs now. 376. What a day at Microsoft. Great opportunity for them. Microsoft and Apple are almost leading my watch list. Number one, that shows that there's not a lot of movement out of the growth sector. I bet IWM is in the red. Wow, it is. The Russell is actually selling off now. Look at that. IWM. Dang. Big pullback by them. As the SPY runs, IWM is folding. Good thing SPY has Microsoft and Apple as their biggest weighting. Gold's still doing really good today, too. Really good. 183.80. Gold is golden. That's what I say. Rivian puts. Let's see. RIVN to the downside. Ooh, this could actually be a good play today. I like Rivian puts. Aside from the fact that it's literally at support now, but other than that, I mean, throughout the day today, I'll keep an eye on it. That's the only thing that sucks. It literally is right on support, but I love the setup on it today and the momentum other than that. What about Lucid? Ooh, Lucid hasn't really fallen a lot. Maybe that could be an opportunity. How much money you need to start the stat modeling to be successful? Yeah, so Corbin, like Mason said, $1,000 plus ideally, and I would say more of like 2,000 to 3,000 realistically, but that's kind of what I'm looking at there. 2,000 to 3,000, 1,000 plus will kind of let you start, but just keep in mind, you know, if the contracts cost like, let's say $300 that day, it might get a little bit, you might have to sit out, you know, on some of them, but that's fine. Totally fine on a couple. That's a good question though, Corbin. I think more people should ask that question before just joining. Puts on Solar Edge. Ooh, yeah. End phase, Solar Edge falling down. Yeah. Oh, I like this. End phase really good below 9160 support. SEDG. Yeah, also great. Also good. I think these could have some great opportunities. Yeah, go silver. Hey, sounds good, Jane. Have a good day. Time to go fur me. Yeah, I'll see you at poker, Jane. Good luck. I'm working off about 150 and I'm slowly moving up. About 250 over 2 accounts. The slow stair stepping. Climb nothing like the grind. I feel you there. God damn, sometimes these things are tongue twisters.
Today, Junior!
I really like that button, guys. Billy Madison's one of my favorite movies. All right, SPY hitting resistance, starting to come back down a little bit. Really choppy. Expect the market to be really choppy over the next couple days, I'm guessing, until that support breaks. I really like the QQQ support at 384. It looks near perfect. This is what I had in the thumbnail today, was QQQ. Really waiting for 384 to break. I think it could happen too. Maybe not today, but I'm going to keep it on watch. I'm going to even make an alert. That's how much I like it. Add alert. We're going to say QQQ puts right now. All caps with exclamation points. If I don't remember what that is when it hits, I don't know. Yeah, you guys better be ready for poker. I kicked your guys' ass last time. I'm just kidding. I didn't beat no business, but I came in second. I probably won't do as good this time, but we'll see. Yeah, we're doing it tonight. Doing it tonight, Mike. Hit me up on Discord and I'll let you know. Purdy said, did I hear poker? Oh yeah, Purdy, we're having poker nights about once a week. Hit me up on Discord, man. Hit me up on the Discord. I'll actually hit you up. Let me see if I can do this real quick. High rates and war is bad for Solar Edge. Yeah, it definitely is. Definitely. War is going to be rough for him. Look at how big that drop is right there. Holy crap. Yeah, the solar stocks, whenever you zoom out on a daily, they are down so much. It's actually kind of scary. Scary to look at. Lucid puts 3 contracts. Let's see what happens. Yeah, let's see, Xbox. Wow, even that Lucid's real low on the daily, but let's see it. It's pulling back pretty well as of now. Glad to see it. Any growth stock today is having a tough go. All of them. The only ones I really saw that I liked were Penn and Disney. And I don't know if Disney even counts as growth, but check Disney out. They're actually running up to the high of yesterday. That's pretty big. Come on, Disney. Let's break. Keep it going. Look at this awesome move, guys. Oh my gosh. We kept saying to buy it down here. Man, I was loving those shares down there. I should have bought more whenever it was at 80. I'm sure it'll fall down over the next couple months and give us a good retest or something. This is insane here today. Poor Disney. They got so much bad flack. Maybe they deserve the bad flack, you know? I don't know. I didn't necessarily love their politics either. All right, Spy. Still just doing nothing. Doing nothing on the Spy. QQQ also a big nothing burger. Today's definitely an individual stock day. Intel's up 4% now. You got to be yanking my chain today. What the? Wow. Intel. I'm a little bit sad, guys, because I honestly play Intel so much. I've gotten it up on so many runs. I should have been buying it again. The big thing here is they're running up right into resistance. So here's what I'm going to be doing with Intel here, guys, just so that you guys can maybe see my mindset on how I'm going to look at to buy Intel for the long term. Because I'm going to be looking to buy it for the long term at some point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch it very, very closely. And as it gets up into this resistance here, around 43.80 to 45, really 44 to 45, once it gets up to there, I'm going to watch. And if it hits and gets a big pullback, I'll try to time up the bottom of that pullback and try to get into some shares, and I'll start averaging in as it falls if it does end up going lower. So I'll definitely watch this for a hit and a move back if we see that. Because usually whenever we see a setup like Intel like this thing's channeling up in a great way. I bet you this channel looks near perfect. I can just tell it looks great. I do this, I can right click it, clone, drag it down to here. Yeah, look at that. I mean, the channel is pretty spot on up. So usually whenever this happens, you'll see that channel maybe break back down a little bit and then more uptrend later. So that's what I'll be looking for here. But I like that channel up right now. And today it's actually testing the top, if not breaking it. So that's kind of cool. Really good move though, Intel. I just can't believe it. That is one of the larger moves that they've had in a while. Did somebody say there was news on Intel today? I mean, there's got to be something. Baron said Intel's going to be unlocking value. Buy it now. Intel board member buys $2.5 million in stock. Wow. Look at this, guys. An Intel board member buys $2.5 million of stock. That's pretty cool. That's huge. This lady bought 66,000. Well, I don't know if it's a lady or not. I can't tell, guys. Their name is, what is their name? Lip Bhutan. Boy, Intel. I'm curious. I don't want to say they're a man or something if they're not. Intel Lip Bhutan. Okay. All right. Okay, so it's a dude. Okay. All right. That name really has me thrown off here. Lip Bhutan. I've never heard of that one, but very nice. Bought 66,000 shares between 37.77 and 37.95. So that's pretty big. 37.77, 37.95. Okay. So he got it kind of high, actually, which is interesting. Bought it last fall, they said. What a move, though. I bet you that guy's happy. Sheesh. Yeah, that's pretty big. And it keeps going. Look at that. A lot of good news from Intel lately. What is AMD doing in NVIDIA? Let's see. AMD's coming back today. Nice. I was waiting for that support to give. It looked like it opened. It was going to give, but I knew NVIDIA popped back, so I was like, uh-oh. That probably means AMD is going to do the same thing, and of course it did. Purdy says, I'm in. Nice. Is that Intel, you mean? What does that board member know? Exactly, right? They might, who knows what they're looking at? They could be looking at all types of stuff, that board member. They might know something that the financials are good. They might know that Intel is coming out with new chips. New chips could be a big thing. I heard they're trying to get better into the GPU market. Maybe they'll try to compete with NVIDIA. I sure hope not, but I've heard things like suggesting that. What type of account gains would you expect on a day? Corbin said. Well, really, I mean, that just depends. It just depends on said play. I don't really like to expect a certain amount because then that means that you're getting too one-dimensional, as in like you're putting the same amount of money into each play. You're using the same exact stop loss, same profit target every time, which to me, I think that having some variation is key. So it just depends, but I mean, anywhere from like, I would say anything 500 to 1,000 plus is a great day. I would say 500 to 1,000 plus, great day. Especially like on the long-term accounts and stuff, when you start factoring that in too. Something like that is, you know, what you'd want. It doesn't mean that's going to come every day, though. I'm just saying that would be a green day, you know. You're not always going to have a green day. It's a big thing to keep in mind, you know, because there's going to be losses are in the market. They're going to happen. Nobody wins all the time. Hell, a 60% win rate is fantastic. So, Tom, help. I keep refreshing and I see no changes in my Schwab account. It knows I'm watching. Yeah. Sometimes that happens, Xbox. Just, if you're on like an app, try closing the app. Try closing it out real quick and coming back in. Daniel Negreanu entered. Get out of here, Mason. I'm not buying your course, Daniel. He's got like a poker video course or something. It's pretty funny. Lucid put 3 contracts. Nice. Am I bullish on Apple? Nam asked. I was earlier. Right now, I'm not. I'm not right now. Earlier, I was kind of liking the move it open. I had a little bit of like a flag going on. It was looking pretty good there. Started breaking out again, but now it's starting to consolidate, come back down, so I'm not going to watch it too close. Intel plus AI, exactly. Exactly. They're trying to get more into the AI, and I think that they have the opportunity to do so. I think they could do really good on it. I called it out and started acting right. That's all you got to do, Xbox. You know, it heard you. It was like, uh-oh. Hey, TLT's running up. That means our yields are moving down. US 10Y, US 20Y, yeah, definitely coming down pretty good. Not bad on these. Not bad at all. Tesla broke support. What? TSLA. Oh my gosh, it did. It did, didn't it? Made new low of the day. Keep an eye on this one for puts. Wow. Looking pretty rough. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mike said, ChargePoint is one of my biggest losers. Can you talk about an outlook on them? Uh-oh. I actually have a pretty bad outlook on ChargePoint, Mike, so yeah, we had ChargePoint calls come in, the 3.5 calls for January 19th of 24. And yeah, that's interesting. Looks like they might be expecting ChargePoint to come up for maybe a couple months or something, but here's what I have to say about ChargePoint is Elon Musk and Tesla, they have monopolized the charging industry. Okay, they have. Their superchargers, everybody wants to use those. Everybody. Ford wants to use them. Mercedes wants to use them. GM wants to use them. Hell, I think even like Rivian or somebody uses them now. Like, what the, like, that's nuts, guys. Their superchargers are so good, so much better. It blows these other charging companies out of the water. And then now Elon Musk and Tesla are making deals with all these companies like Ford and I believe Ford and GM. If they're not together there, correct me, but there's a lot of companies that Tesla's been partnering with to bring their chargers to the market. And they're working with these companies to make sure that they're having the right charging ports and, you know, different things like that. So that is really big for Tesla stock, in my opinion. Huge for Tesla stock. But bad for ChargePoint. And see, that's the problem. ChargePoint is in the charging business, and now Tesla's out here monopolizing it, you know, making all these deals with these big car companies so that these other companies like ChargePoint and Blink can't really compete. And we've seen that come in with their stocks too. I mean, look at how bad their stocks look, guys. I mean, now I am somebody who I actually used to believe that these stocks had some good potential, and they still might, but it's just not a market that I really want to get into with them being, you know, monopolized by Tesla in a way. That's my whole thought about it, though. I do think, though, that short term they could have some great moves up, like ChargePoint could. But if you're looking for it to recover over the next like 5 years or something, it might a little bit. I can't see them like overtaking Tesla now, but maybe. Hope they don't go bankrupt. That's kind of what I'm worried about, P-Cube. Something like that. It's a possibility if Tesla really hurts them. The McRib update. Yeah, Rick, I'll be getting one today. I'll be posting it up in the off-topic channel for you guys, so be ready for that. I am definitely going to be posting it up. Can't wait to get that McRib. I keep driving my Hellcat to get the McRib. I call it the McRib Mobile. If you guys add me up on Snapchat, you guys would laugh. And post it on the cat again. Oh, okay. Oh, you want an actual... Oh, I see. I see. All right. I'll do that. Yeah, you guys, like Andrew and a couple others on my Snap are hilarious. Corbin's on the Snap. They see the McRibs. I even inspired, guys. Corbin got his own McRib the other day. It was hilarious. He's like, Tom, I don't even like these, but you've inspired me. And he goes, I didn't even like it. He ate it. He's like, it's not even that good. Had me laughing. But yeah, let's go back to Spy QQQ. Do a check-in, right? Oh my god, still just chopping around the range, guys. It's so annoying. So annoying whenever these stocks start trading in a range. Hey, at least Microsoft's not in a range, right? There's always a couple out there with good opportunities going on. Dwax now at 3%. Google's up too. Okay. Google looks nice. Starbucks. I have some shares too, but it will not hurt my portfolio if it goes to 0. I see. Yeah, that's good then. As long as it doesn't hurt the port too much, that's good. The McRib is an icon. If you don't at least respect it, I can't be friends with you. He did respect it. I'll give it that. He tried it. How was McDonald's earnings? They were actually pretty good, I believe. Let's go back and check. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. I can't remember exactly how the outlook was, but I remember the numbers being pretty good. But hey, another good green day for McDonald's. All right, I'm going to tell you guys my secret word for McDonald's. Now, I'm going to say this one time, so don't, don't think I'm going to be repeating this over and over all the time now. But in my circle of friends, we call McDonald's McDicks. McDicks is what we call it, so... Mickey D's, right? We call this we call it that, and then we also have what else do we call? Taco Bell is Taco Hell. Jack in the Box is called Jack in the Crack. I like that one too. Jack in the Crack's a pretty good one. Wow, we have another one that's funny too. I can't remember. Something for like Raising Cane's, damn it. But yeah, I love when people come up with those funny names for the places. Really gets me laughing. Palantir, looking pretty good. Tom, any attractive stocks to buy? Have some cash, sold all my Nvidia stocks with 100% gain. Really? Any attractive stocks to buy? Have some cash. Yeah, there is a couple of attractive stocks. Now, they might be up a little bit from where they've been recently, but Penn Gaming is still attractive to me. They're still at a great price. I'm still buying up Penn here myself, so I like Penn. I still think it's a great spot. So Penn Gaming, PENN, I think is in an awesome spot. So I like this one. I also think that Disney is still in a good spot. Now, Disney's up quite a bit. They're a little bit higher than where I'd want to buy. I kept telling everybody anything under 90 is good to me. For the long term, anything under 100 is also good. So if you really don't want to miss out on Disney, buying some now and then saving some cash in case you need to average in, I think would be a smart way to go. But I really like Disney and Penn. Those two have been on my watch a lot down here. I've also been looking at LUV and picking some of them up on support. LUV, Southwest Airlines. Support goes all the way back to 2001. 2001. I like it. They're super low. Super low. Down at the COVID low, actually. The COVID low. That's actually the low from 2001, so... I like Southwest, even Jets, JETS. Some of the other airlines are also in a good spot, I think. JETS. Looking all right. But I know a lot of you guys are probably tired of hearing these stocks, but gotta help them out. Tank Daddy Dollars. I can make all of you filthy rich. Just play the opposite of what I play. That's funny. Just let me know whatever calls you buy and I'll just short them. We'll just do that. I'll sell you all your calls. We'll just say that. Rick said, thanks. For now on, I'll always hear McDicks when someone refers to Mickey D's. Yeah. I know, right? Once you hear it, you can't unhear it, I guess. Sorry for that. MCD. Interesting. Did you guys hear that November has been green for McDonald's? I think it was 27 of the past 28 Novembers were green. I mean, that's pretty nuts. It kind of sucks that we have poker tonight. I have to go to my aunt's house for a dinner, and of course it's going to be going on while I'm there. That sucks. It happens, though. About to be Tank Daddy Sense, I know. Tank Daddy Sense. That's funny. I loaded up on TLT, P-Cube said. Really? TLT. I like TLT. I like it down here for whenever yields start to pop. Nice. I like it for shares. As long as you're willing to buy and hold it for the long term, I like it. Nice, Jane. That picture of your daughter doing the homework is interesting. I've always been interested in homeschooling. You know, I have a daughter coming up. Maybe I'll just teach her about Stocked Up all day. That's what we'll do. It's going to be funny. She's going to be like 10 years old and she's going to know shit about the stock market. That's going to be hilarious. I'm going to tell her to go tell her kindergarten teacher to buy Microsoft or something. That'd be funny. $207 on BA. Nice. I can only do covered calls and cash secured puts, and I ain't got the money for that. Damn, Evernight. Do you ever roll options, or do you try and stay away from that? Rolling options. So that's actually a good combo, James. Rolling options is something that can definitely be done. Like if you're selling puts and you're confident that like the stock will come back, you can kind of roll those out if you don't want to pick up the shares or something along that line. Maybe even do it with some covered calls, try to roll it out. But you know, each scenario is different, but I do like rolling. Rolling is something that can be all right. Like, let's say, for example, let's say you get some Apple calls right here. Like, just an easy scenario. Let's say you bought some Apple calls and it starts uptrending and you bought it right here. Okay? You know, you're up in the gain, you're winning a lot. Maybe you'll take some profits here and then roll it out to like some longer term calls and then let it go. You know, you could roll it out that way, or you could be losing, so you roll it out. Now, whenever you're losing and you roll it out, that's a little bit different because you're, you know, you're getting kind of desperate, especially if you're longing an option. Rolling out is not my favorite thing to do unless you're really confident that the stock's going to move. Like, let's say that you have Disney, right? Let's say you bought a bunch of leaps, and let's say you bought them, you know, in September, or not leaps, but let's say options, and let's say that they expire in, you know, November. As it got to November, you know, Disney was still bouncing off support, but it was just kind of going flat. So, you know, you might have then cut the play and then rolled it out to a longer term option, because you realize you're like, hey, Disney's at support. I think it's going to start trending back up over the next couple months. So I need to give myself some more time. And that might be kind of where you roll out there. There's a lot of different ways to roll out, though, like I said. But as far as rolling, a lot of times there's like an option on the broker to actually roll out. I don't do that. I just manually sell it, and then I just manually buy it again to roll it. So MCD was $15 at one time, buy stock said. That's pretty insane to hear. I know my grandpa made a killing on McDonald's back in the day. I don't know how much he ended up getting on it, but I know he made a pretty good killing on McDonald's. Oh my God, I see what you mean. Yeah, $15, wow. That's crazy. That's insane. Ooh. Right up into my 275 resistance now. I bet McDonald's slows down here. Does the Fed speak today? Yeah, they do. There's a bunch of Fed speakers on the radar, but just because there's Fed speakers doesn't mean that it's going to do anything. Honestly, there's Fed speakers just about every day, so keep that in mind. You know, there's like 10 today. Tomorrow, there's going to be 4. On Tuesday of next week, oh, none. Next week, there's like none, so that's interesting. At least not yet. Maybe we're not close enough for it, is why. Tons of speeches today, though. You'll probably see some type of headline talking about it. I don't know if I believe Charlie Munger here. Charlie Munger says there isn't the slightest chance Buffett traded his own account to enrich himself. That sounds weird to me. I only trade to enrich myself. That's how I feel too, right? Like, I don't even know how he means that at all. Don't know how he means that. Does rolling up just mean buying another option? Yeah, nom. That's all it is. So rolling is essentially you're selling an option that expires soon, and then you're buying an option that it has a further expiration than the one that you're selling. You would usually do this like if you're running out of time on the option, but you think the stock is still going to go in the direction that you want. Don't do this if you're just hoping to God it comes back, or else then you'll have like more money in it that you could lose possibly. So oh, that's right, Angel. I've heard of that. They do have that muted week. You're right. When do they meet next time? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, let's see. December 13th. Okay, so we're a whole month away still. Have you guys seen the new percentages for a hike? There is no more chance for a hike this year. It's not even 1%. There's a 0.5% chance of a hike at December's meeting and a 0.5% chance of a hike at January's meeting. That's crazy. It's under a 1% chance. Everything now is swinging towards paused or easing. And easing keeps coming sooner and sooner. Maybe it'll even end up being March at one point, but I like how it's saying May here. Very interesting. Save up your money if you guys are looking to get a house or something like that soon. Because I'll tell you what, hopefully around like the end of next year, like around December of 2024, hopefully that's whenever rates are starting to come back down a little bit. You know, come back to reality at least. Maybe somewhere around, 4, 5, 6%, 5%, we'll say. Somewhere around there. I could live with 5%. I could live with that. Warren doesn't have to, but Jamie Dimon does. Yeah, yeah. Jamie Dimon's a character, isn't he? What is a margin account? Well, Evernight, a margin account is essentially, in an easy way to say it, it's an account that gives you more money than you have to trade with. So, it sounds a little silly, but let's say you have, let's just for the shits and grins, we'll say 5 grand. They'll probably let you buy like 10 grand worth of stock with that account. if you have margin. But there's margin fees. So they're going to charge you an interest rate on that margin that you use. So keep that in mind. They're going to charge you a fee. So it's not like that's free. You know, they might charge you like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7% or something like that on those, depending on the rate. Yeah, like Purdy's saying, like it's a loan from your broker, but in an easy way to say it, it's essentially just your broker's letting you trade with more money for a fee is really all it is. It's a loan, yes, but explaining it out a little bit more, they'll kind of give you that extra money. And the cool thing about margin is that you also don't have to worry about clearing. As in, like, for example, an option on a cash account has like overnight clearing if you do a day trade in it, right? A stock has like a 3-day clearing. So with a margin account, you don't have to worry about the clearing in that way. Like, you don't have to wait for the money to clear it all. You can just get right back into the next play because that margin kind of accounts for the clearing, if that makes sense. There's a lot that goes into it, so make sure you watch a lot of stuff about margin accounts before you just start getting into them. You can really hurt yourself because they'll let you trade with more money than you own. So, like, let's say you have SPY puts, let's say. And let's say you want to buy SPY puts and, you know, you have a $5,000 account. It'll probably let you buy like 10 grand worth of those or something. So let's say you do end up buying 10 grand worth of them, you'll end up getting margin called. And imagine if $10,000 goes down 25%, that's 200 or that's 2,500 bucks. That would be half of your account gone in just a 25% move. So you got to keep that in mind too. Like, if you're buying way more stocks with margin than your account has in it, and then those stocks fall, you're fucked unless you add money in, you know, because you'll get margin called, then they'll sell you out. I've had it happen when I was being stupid on my VXX story. You know, I always talk about that story. I got margin called when I was losing like 20 grand at once or something, you know, and they wouldn't let me hold it, of course. But yeah, I would say margin, it's best not to use it if you can help from doing so. But hey, if you have over 25 grand in your account, I think margin's awesome. You know, at that point, it's great. Just, you got to keep in mind that you shouldn't, just because you have, like, let's say 25 grand and they let you buy 50 grand worth of stock, that doesn't mean you should. You know, you should probably try to stick to really what's in your account, or just maybe a little bit more, right? Maybe a little bit, but nothing crazy, right? Nothing crazy. Because if there is a pullback, like I said, you can get screwed if you can't add money in. So it's best not to play with the fire, like Manny said. Yeah, margin plus options. Now you got to really be careful, yeah. And it doesn't mean a margin account's bad. It just means going deep into your margin's bad. That's all I mean. A margin account's great, but just don't go too deep into it. Yeah, if you don't have good self-control, don't get one. That's all I gotta say. What would you say is actually the best platform to trade on? The best platform to trade on, in my opinion? There's a few. I really like light speed trading. I think that is an awesome trading platform. Now, do I think it's like the best ever? It's close. It's close. That's a tough question, you know, because every platform and broker has things that they're best at. Whereas, here's what I'll say. If you really want to get into everything, TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim, or now I think Schwab's Thinkorswim, is my favorite. Because number one, They have the best customer support. If you need help, literally a 5-second message away, they will answer. And then you can call them. They'll tell you anything you need to know about your account or whatever's going on, or if something went weird and you think there's a glitch or whatever. Thinkorswim is the best all-around one, I'd say. Now, if you're looking for maybe like who has the best charts, right? Who has the best charting? In that case, I would probably go more towards TradeStation or Lightspeed. I really like those two for charting. Now, if you're talking about order fills, maybe Interactive Brokers. Lightspeed again. You know, those two. TD won't be the best for fills, but it'll be good. It'll be good, just not quite like Lightspeed or like IEB maybe. But, and then there's also stuff like margin. You know, some brokerages have different margin rates. So if you use TD, they might have a different margin rate. Theirs might be 7%, and Interactive Brokers might be 4%. So it might be smarter then to go with Interactive Brokers, because then you're not paying a big margin fee or something, or as much, right? There's a lot that goes in, but I would say the best all around is Thinkorswim. Best all around. If you're counting charts, you're counting fills, you're counting options, you're counting ability to see data, I would say Thinkorswim. Hands down. But there are some more advanced ones out there. You know, like I said, Lightspeed. TradeStation gets a little bit advanced. Like, those might be better for charting and stuff, but TD has, like, the best customer support and just best all-around game, I'd say. And that's with TD. Charles Schwab now, James. How would you even look that up? Think or swim? Let's see. Okay, it still shows up on the TD Ameritrade website, so I guess it still is with TD, but you would do... I know, like, the account is now Charles Schwab, so, you know, keep that in mind. Charles Schwab, Thinkorswim. Let's see what it says. Okay, here you go. There is a Schwab thing here. Yeah, so see, log in to download. Yep. Because TD Ameritrade's merging with Schwab, so I don't even know if they would let you sign up for Ameritrade right now, but... All right, back to the market, though, really quick. You can see that SPY running down today. We actually bounced off support again. Surprise, surprise. 448.80. Held up again, of course. Coming right back. QQQ. I'm still waiting for that drop down under. Look at QQQ. It actually got right down to where I placed my alert and then came right up. That's hilarious. It almost triggered it. It was like a cent away from triggering that. That's weird. Not every day that happens, but... Look at LVS. What about Tesla here? Yeah, Ponzi said Interactive used to be badass. It is a badass one, Ponzi. I like Interactive. It's not my favorite for charting and stuff. I just don't like the way it's laid out and the way it feels, but it's a good one, though, once you learn it still. What do you think of Ninja Trader? I've used Ninja Trader a lot. I would say more than almost anything. I love Ninja Trader, but I'll never recommend it for anyone because really it's meant more for futures. If you're trading futures, fine. Go sign up for Ninja Trader. It's one of my favorites, but if you're doing options or something, I would stick to something else. It's not even 8 a.m. and someone's outside using a damn leaf blower. It is a weekday, though. I'll give them that. It is a weekday, at least. Fortnite stock. I don't know if Fortnite has a stock, do they? Who makes Fortnite? Oh, Epic Games? Okay. Epic Games stock. Let's see. Oh, it's Tencent. Okay. TCEHY, I think. Ha! That thing got crushed today. I'm not a fan of Fortnite myself, but looking pretty good. Back to the upside. TCEHY on the daily recovering. I know today it's down, but overall it's doing okay the past couple weeks. Doing all right, at least. Intel pulling back. What about AMD and NVIDIA? Let's check them. AMD just looking, NVDA. Same thing. Nothing today again. Watch list. Has anything changed? Nothing. Nothing really to the upside on this watch list today. How's ARKK doing? ARK Innovation ETF. I haven't looked at this one in a long time. Yeah, it looks like shit. Looks like a chart of Zoom. Really? Someone's using a leaf blower by U2 Outlaw? That's really weird now. A rake is much more efficient. That's funny. Have I looked into Moo? I'll be honest, Xbox. I will never, ever, ever use that platform just because of the name. I'll never touch it. I will never touch it. Whoever came up with that name for a trading platform, I don't know. They're dumb to me. I can't believe that. That is Moo Trading. Anytime I hear that, it just makes me cringe. I could never say I had an account there, but I hear it's okay. I don't know. I would stick to something better, though. I heard it's pretty good, but you know, I don't know if it could beat something like TD or like Lightspeed or something. Maybe. It seems like something that was designed for like the Asian market, maybe, or something. I'm not sure. Do you think I should try and start like maybe drop shipping or something to build some income? I mean, for sure, Evernight. I'm not saying just to go run into drop shipping, but I mean, man, find some way to get some income coming in for sure. I really am a big fan of that, Evernight. I'm a big fan of trying to make money doing anything out there. There's all types of stuff you could do to make money. You could maybe try to flip cars. If you have like experience working on cars, maybe buy up, you know, some piece of crap car with like a broken thing on it for like $2,000, fix it, sell it for like $4,000 or something, you know? Not necessarily always like that, but that's the premise. You know, drop shipping, like you said. What else? There's ways to do like arbitrage moves, like on credit cards, I think, you know, weird stuff like that. You know, trying to establish like a good, like buying and reselling business on eBay is nice. Like I have a couple friends who make over $100,000 a year. Literally all that they've done since high school is just buy and resell stuff on eBay. And they've got thousands of listings on eBay. Thousands. The one actually just hit 1,000. The other one's almost hitting 2,000 now listings at one time. And it's just like a constant stream of like every week they're traveling to like pawn shops and shit and looking through all the golf clubs and finding the rare ones, and they'll buy it for like $10 and sell it for like 200, 100 sometimes. And you know, women's clothes, they'll go buy like jackets for like $5 and sell them for 20 to 30 online. And You know, just shit like that is really all it is. But they're making that much a year doing it, for real. It's a lucrative business. But I love hustling that way every night. Hustle and do whatever you can to make money on the side, for real. Like, if you work and you have your day job, keep working at night on stuff. You know, keep it going. I used to have a full-time day job, like working, you know, in like a hydraulic warehouse. And, you know, I hustled really, really hard with StockedUp for a few years to try to get it, you know, to where it's at now. And now we're all here trading and having fun, and it's a badass time, right? You know, just keep putting time into something that you really think that you can get going. Like, if you come, like what do you love? You know, ask yourself that. Like, you know, do you really like baseball? Well, maybe you could do like, you know, buying and reselling like baseball cards and shit, or like autographs and all that stuff. All right, SPY, what are we looking like? Big support, 448.80. I'm still waiting for it to break, and I think we're about to get that break coming in here. So keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Might be good to front run some calls here. That's pretty big with the SPY. Come on, get under here. There we go. There we go. Might be a good put opportunity, like right here as it's breaking this low. Come on, just break under the pre-market low for us. I think it's good then. Today's hybrid bot play has been doing fire on Tesla. It's been looking great. Keep it up, hybrid bot. Ooh, don't do it to a SPY. Go down now. Don't you dare go back up. You're testing that support now. You're getting under there. This is like the choppiest past 2 days I've seen in a while. There's like no movement. I feel like at least a few weeks ago when it was choppy, it wasn't like that. It was like, I feel like the swings were bigger at least. Like right here, people said it was choppy, but I don't know. These were bigger moves to me. I don't know how that's choppy. Now this is choppy. You want to see some chop? Chop your fucking credit card in half. Gotcha.
All right, all right, all right.
One of the best movies ever. Xbox is out here fucking doing the Krusty Krab pizza song. I like that. When a stock breaks under its pre-market low, is it safe to put a put on it? Not every time, James, but like in this scenario, like the pre-market low today happens to be a decent support. So in that case, yes, like if this one breaks, yeah, then it would be good. In a general sense though, James, probably not. Because like a lot of times like a pre-market low might just be like nothing, right? Like let's see if I can find something similar here. Like, you know, we go to like Walmart. Of course I choose this one. Yeah, like let's scroll back a couple days on Walmart. You know, like let's say this is the pre-market low on Walmart here, right at 168. It just so happens to be that that is a good area, but... Or here's a better example. Like the pre-market low is technically down here around 167.70, but you can see how it hit it like 168, and that was a better area, so... The pre-market lows can hold up a lot. It just, you know, makes sure that it's at support and all of that. Just because it's a pre-market low doesn't mean... Like, it's not good to generalize it, I guess, that much, but... There's so much variation from play to play and from situation to situation. It's hard, but you have to be very adaptable and switch things up sometimes depending on each situation. I love this area, though. I'm really hoping we break this. Come on, Spy. Get under there for us. That'll be the good play of the day. You could maybe get even some SQQQ as that starts to break. Maybe some SPXS. That could be big, too. Or even UVXY. UVXY could be a fun one. UVXY will probably be the best one, but... I'm actually thinking about swinging some UVXY just for some fun. Because I'm pretty... I don't know. I just can't see the market going up again for another 2 days. Yeah. Let's see what we got on UVXY. December 15th. All right. I like this. December 15th. Maybe go with some 11 strike calls. I like that. All right. All right. There we go. Some calls for a couple days. So this is going to be a live stream only play. I'm not going to post it up in the swings or anything like that. Just a live stream only play. Wink, wink. I will say though, it's a little bit risky, so you know, keep that in mind. But I think it'll be all right as that SPY starts to dip. Sold dog, bought SOXL puts and VXX calls. Let's go. Hell yeah, Ponzi. Hell to the yes, that's right. I have this funny button for hell yes, which is pretty good. It's from Big Daddy. Oh, I must have took it off. Damn it, I did take it off. Go to the 1 minute though again. Let's go check in on Microsoft and Apple. Microsoft pulling back. Apple, what are you doing? Also pulling back. Okay. Ah, man. My throat is dry as hell right now. Tom, you watch Attack on Titan yet? Oh, Evernight, I'll be honest, I haven't even thought about it. I have not even thought about it, but to be honest, I haven't watched anything, so... I don't even... Yeah, I haven't watched a damn thing. I will say, though, I've been watching, Evernight said, God teach you a lesson in poker now. What? Are you gonna play tonight? No way. You're not even in there. I would like to see it. We've been waiting for the support to break, though. Please break. Somebody asked in chat if I'm live right now. I'm in there and I'll take my lessons. That's funny. I'm sending the money once I get home, Evernight said. Nice. Remember, you're sending it to No Business Trading, not me. Remember that. I just haven't joined because I haven't paid. Okay. Well, I meant you're not in the Discord for the poker. If you want to join the Discord for the poker, here, I'll give you the link. Join up in that Discord. Oh, I see now. Hey, what's up, SM? Hell yeah. Oh, I keep forgetting that, Evernight. I'm so not used to these damn names. You guys need to start making the same names on things. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Any Black Friday sales for Discord? Oh, sales. Yeah, you know, there will be one. I'll get one going for us, Kevin. I'll get us going with some. That'll be nice. Bearish day, Tom. Yeah, very bearish today. That SPY is pretty rough, I'd say. Very choppy. I'm just sitting, watching and waiting for the support to break. QQQ falling down. It almost triggered my put alert, but got so close. Don't buy a house right now. Yeah, yeah, I know, right? I went and looked at a house last night, and I want it even with the interest rates. I'm with you, Sean. I mean, I've been looking at them too, man. I've been looking at them too. It's like they're not terrible. The rates do suck, though. Whenever you compare the rates and you compare them, it's pretty bad, but I'll say this. With the housing market, it's kind of like the stock market in a way, whereas, like, it's it's okay to get in early, you know, like it's good to get in early. That way you don't miss like the run up in housing prices, because historically they just go up and up and up, and they very rarely dip. Like here, US median housing prices. Here we go. Perfect. This is exactly the chart I wanted to see. Right here. So see how like the median, like there's times where it pulls back, like 2008, even 2000 it dipped, you know, but it goes back, right? And I think we're in that stage now where it's going to start kind of going back as those yields fall and the rates get lower. All that's going to happen is that the median housing price is going to go higher and higher again. Historically, that's just how the market works. Inflation sucks. Everything goes up. Everything. The price of milk, the price of groceries, the price of houses, the price of stocks, the price of cars, the price of oil, the price of water, the price of fucking everything over time has a similar chart. You know, it's like, it's just how the world goes, you know? So don't miss out on it too bad just because of the rate. Now you can always do something like, let's say you want to have a rental property, right? Let's say you're a first-time home buyer, but at the same time, you're like, well, maybe I want to get a rental property. Maybe while the yields are high, buy your rental property cheap, like a cheaper house that's maybe shittier, start fixing it up. And then as those yields go down, maybe you could then have a really, really good rental income if you fix it up, something like that. And you could live in it for a couple of years and then use that as a rental house and then buy another house once the rates get better, right? Or once you start getting that rental income or whatever it is. So there's a lot of ways that you could use it, you know, to your advantage in a way, but not necessarily your advantage, but I might be the guy to swap for my house and need no loan. Exactly. That'd be good, Sean. A 2.6% rate. I'll never leave now. That's awesome, Purdy. That is awesome. Spy testing support again. Really? Oh, it is. Look at that. QQQ, I was watching them. Spy is about to have a breakdown, guys. I got a feeling. I got the feeling coming in. Uh-oh. It's a sliding off type of move here. Let's watch it closely, though, but I like this drop. I'm a big fan of puts here, or UVXY calls, that is. Remember? Wow, look at that. 448.50 now. Let's go, Spy. Let's go. That's pretty big there. Let's hope it's a true break and not some fake out bullshit, but I wouldn't be surprised with how choppy it is today. I like the first initial move, though. Looking good. Looking good. Yeah, exactly. Now we need this to be resistance. Exactly. Agreed. Check in on something real quick. Nice, nice. Okay. Coming all the way back now with you, Spy. You SOB. I knew the chop today was choppy. Son of a bitch. You gotta hate it when it chops like this. Axe. The chop takes back over, does it? Yep, we did get that big. We got the break there, but faked out. Big fake out here. This is why I got UVXY for a couple days, because I'd love to see the overall move down rather than just a fake. Yeah, it does look like a fake break, unfortunately. At least for now it is. It could still go down. That's the thing. It can still very easily trend a lot lower here. It just... That first initial move was kind of a fake, yes. I still think it'll be red on the day, but... Keep an eye on it. I'm hoping at least 448 today even, but... Yeah, I still think it'll be a good red day, but... See how long it takes. QQQ, if they start breaking support too, that would be awesome. Come on, QQQ. I was really waiting for QQQ to break. I really want them to break. That would be the better one for me. If that one broke, I'd like it better. I still think UVXY calls will be great today. For the next couple days, anyways. I still think it'll be okay. It's just choppy. You just got to be willing to hold it through the chop. That's why I went out to the December expiration so that I could hold it for a couple days and not have to worry as much. Apple's doing good too. Wow. Ooh, there's the QQQ alert. Yeah, Apple falling off right down to support. QQQ just made the alert. QQQ puts right now. Are you bullish on PayPal for next week? Personally, I'm kind of mixed on it. I mean, it had a good run this week. Overall, I'm bullish on it, but I don't know about next week specifically, but it might start chopping. Look at what happened last time it was in this zone. It kind of chopped around for like 3 weeks straight. I hope that that's not what happens again, like right here. PayPal, I really like PayPal for quicker trades though. Like a lot of scalp type opportunities come in with PayPal lately, at least. There's been a lot. Don't they hold a lot of the same things? They do, but just keep in mind that like the QQQ just incorporates more tech, whereas SPY, of course, it has a lot of tech, but just not as much tech, right? And I really like seeing tech fall, because if tech falls, tech has the biggest weighting in the S&P, so that's why I'm talking so much about tech right now, because if Microsoft and Apple fall, I mean, those two are going to drag the whole market down with it just alone, those two. So that's why I mentioned the tech like that. Or the NASDAQ, I guess we'll call it. Are you, let's see. Do you still think we get 190 on Apple today? Or do I think we get 190? Let's see. There could be a retest of 190 maybe. Like, let's say Apple bounces off this support here. Comes up, tests 190, and then goes lower. I could see something like that coming in maybe. Or even a retest of this resistance here. Like around 189.50. Could be a good one too. After the stream today, I'm going to be going to get my McRib for the day. I'm not going to be taking the cat this time, though. This time, I'm going to be driving a 2000 Lincoln Town Car. I believe it is. 2003 or 2002 Lincoln Town Car. Or it's a Lincoln Continental, actually. I can't remember. One of those. It's an interesting one. My other car is in the shop right now, having the tire fixed, so... You know, while that tire's being fixed, I'm driving around this one, and I could take the Hellcat, but I want to get this Lincoln a wash. Getting it washed. My global poker's bugging. Uh-oh. SPY can touch 448 now. I think so. That's my first target to the downside is 448 even. I would love to see it get down to there today. It's so choppy, it might not actually get there, but I'm praying that that's how low it gets at least. I actually like this setup right here. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Look at this bad boy. Starts breaking. I just love that setup there with those doji candles here on the chart too. I feel like it's gonna just be like zoof. Have a big red candle come in hopefully for us. No more chop. No more chop. We want a good move. Down under this recent low here. At least under there, that would be, you could say, at least then it's a successful scalp, so. SPY is 2 doji candles. What does that mean? So these candles are doji candles on the SPY right here. You see how there's like the thick red candlesticks like here? That's not a doji. That's like just a normal candlestick. I think you'd call that like a bearish hammer or something like that. This is a doji candle right here. It's pretty much a candle that has wicks on either side and it closes right in the middle. So like that's a doji candle right there on the SPY. The one I'm circling right now. Usually dojis are where you'll look for moves to happen at. So like if you're looking at the SPY here, like right here is a good example. Like there was trending down, trending down, trending down. It started getting some dojis coming in as it was falling. And that might show you, hey, this is where the SPY is starting to maybe get some conflicting price action. So it's where like the bulls and the bears are starting to battle it out right there. And it's going to either, you know, start to reverse or break down off of that. And I'm kind of contemplating that based off the setup here, that it looks like it's going to be dojiing off to the downside. And it started to with that first red candle, but it's so choppy today. It's just not getting a clear break, but I think the clear break will be coming soon. Hopefully we get that red, a big red coming. I would think in the next 2 to 3 candles, we break this low. If it's going to happen, it is. This is where it would happen. There we go. There we go. Keep it up, SPY. Come on. More. More. Get down to like 448.20 now. That would be nice. It's just so choppy. It's like the bears are trying to take control, but they're just like not getting that momentum that's awesome. But it might come. It might come in a minute, but it's like right there. It'd be nice if this candle went red too. It would show a more clear break there, but the chop is real. Chop is real, guys. Especially today. It's freaking chopping everywhere. QQQ, how are you doing? Yep, still sitting right. It's its support. It's also like trying to break. It's trying. Just be patient with it and wait for it and catch the move. All right, let's go over and look at Apple and Microsoft, because it'd be nice if they kept going. Apple just had a big dip on the day. I mean, I would almost think Apple starts going up here. So, I don't know. Maybe the uptrend will start to give out, right? Midday chop, I call this. The lunchtime chop. DXY running up. Let's see the dollar. DXY. Oh my gosh. It really is. Yeah, now that even gives me more bearishness on the market there. Holy shit, DXY. That is quite the run intraday. It's recovering, I guess, but still. Quite the recovery there. Dang. All right. SPY slowly but surely now coming back. I still like it down as of now, but it's just like we keep saying, the chop today is something else. But all right, guys, we're going to have to go ahead and cut the live stream here. 8:26 a.m. in California. Jeez, that's crazy. Did you look up Mike Menser? I've actually heard of him a lot, Xbox. Whenever I heard you mention him, I kept looking in there. Ponzi just waiting on the bus. Yep. Come pick us up. Come pick us up, bus. But, you know, Gus? Gus? Gus Bus? Haha. If you guys know that movie, you guys are legends if you know what I'm talking about. See you at the poker night for sure, Evernight/zombie. I'll see you there. I probably won't be on The Voice this time because I'm going to be at my aunt's house for dinner, but rolling in a Continental, eating McRibs, sipping on the Red Bull and juice. Ponzi. That's hilarious. There we go, SPY. There we go. Come on, more. More red. Every time there's a red candle, it's like there's got to be a green one. Can we just get 2 like big red ones or 3 big red ones in a row? Give us a true break here. Slowly but surely chopping away. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. I appreciate everybody joining up today. Ponzi, Evernight, SM, Tank Daddy Dollars, Xbox, Outlaw Star, Corbin, of course. Sean, James, Jamie, Jason, Manny, Corbin, Albert. Nom Nom. Love it. Buy stocks. That's like the best name out there. Rick. Classified. Walter, PPK. the gun joined up. Jane. LGY. Appreciate you. Jason. Rick McQueen. Second Rick. But let's go, guys. Have a great rest of the day. I'll be posting up my McRib sometime shortly in the chat. I'll tell you what, I am starving. Starving. Good move, Spy. Love to see it coming down. Come on, keep on moving. Good stuff, Spy. Finally, getting some good red candles. There's 448.20. God damn it, I did it again.
Today, Junior!
I fucking stuttered it up. But yeah, watch for that breakdown below 448.20. I'm kind of hoping that we get at least a 448 even. That would be a nice move, but good shit, Spy. Glad to see you breaking down, and hopefully some of you guys caught this downside opportunity. It's been a fun one. It's been a fun one. The UVXY is starting to do pretty well, so glad to see that. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. I will talk to you later. See you tomorrow morning, and see you tonight at the poker if you're joining up. Have a good one, guys. Walk away with those profits as always. See ya.